Here we are today having a look at a Galaxie pinball machine. We assume it's from around 1971. It's an Italian version of the Gottlieb Galaxie, which was Italian only. The funny thing about this game is it's actually a, how would you say it, a clone or a rip-off, and not much is known about them. But from what we can understand by looking at it, it appears to be made from recycled parts from older games and turned into what you see here. Now, if Tony would just lift the playfield up, we can give you a bit of a look. And can you just point out some differences that you saw regarding how it's...
Well, it's still got the original lockdown mechanisms from the early 60s to the mid 60s that Gottlieb had. Mm-hmm. You can see down on the bottom panel, you can see where they've recycled the bottom panel. You can see where the old relays and stuff were lined up. They've actually looks like they've reused the wiring loom. You can actually see down
different
here.
Game, yeah.
Yeah, they've actually got like the leftovers down through here. Mm-hmm. Also, back down this way, if you come back this way,
yep, sure.
You can see where the manual ball lift mechanism used to be down through here.
Oh, okay, yep.
Actually, in the early 60s.
So this is pre-65 cabinet.
Yeah, 60 to 65. If you see down here, you can actually see if you put the new lockdown bar back on here, you can actually see where the older 60 to 65
would have gone. Yep.
Lockdown bar was.
Yep.
And also here you can see where the original
hole is for the
ball lift was. So
yeah,
it's all recycled. Looks like it came in as a kit.
Yeah, that's just fascinating. It's very hard to find any information about them, how many were out there and what have you. Now next to it we have its brother, which is Texas Ranger, which would be the pretty much the same story. Does it have the same traits with the cabinet, like the push-up mechanism and what have you?
Exactly the same. So they only made 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
As Rod said, there's not much on the net that we can find out, and the guys in Italy are not really that helpful.
Yep.
To help us with information. So they've made this one and also Super Orbit, which was the other one. These 3 games were the 3 Gottlieb Italian games that were made just for Italy, and they said they've just ripped off the 3 of them.
Yeah. Now, Texas Ranger, of course, is the edible version of Lawman and Sheriff. Cool.
Actually, I actually don't think these are edible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think.
Do they have credit?
No, because it was against the law in Italy too. You can see there's no credit unit in the back, so there's actually no credit unit in the back. And also another thing to notice down here, you can see that in Italy the word flipper was illegal. I mean, because it was a gambling thing. So
just buttons.
They've got buttons. And if you look back on this guy, you can see that in Italy originally they actually weren't allowed to use a plunger. So
so it was a turret. That was
so it was like a sort of pro football. So
yes.
The ball would pop in here and it would go. So they've obviously recycled this.
Yes, that's from a previous game as well. Wow, that's just unreal. It would be great if you could find out some more information, or if anyone is watching this can leave some comments and tell us a bit more about them if they know anything. That'd be really cool. Alrighty.